Welcome back. It's your boy Thomas
and Marie,
and welcome back to M&T Travels. Y'all, what we talking about today, baby?
Today we are talking about 10 things we love about cruising.
Man, 10 things we love about this wonderful way to travel. Again, it's not the only way, it's not the sole way. It's just one of our favorite ways, and hopefully it's one of your favorite ways too, or you're looking to get into it and you want to know why. So, number one. What's number one?
We're going to get right into it, starting off with the thing that I think we love the most is that it's all-inclusive.
It is all-inclusive. That's like the best part about it, excluding the drink package. Again, the drink package will include usually any beverages outside of water and apple and cranberry juice usually. It's like apple, cranberry, orange, and sometimes fruit punch. Those are your included drinks. Everything else is excluded, meaning you have to pay additional for it. So if you want any sodas or anything or any alcohol, those would be an addition. But if you're a strict person, which by the way, we should all be drinking water. Yeah, that's it. Also, you could bring your own drinks too on the cruise if you want to. You could bring like 2 bottles of wine per stateroom. You could bring your own cans of sodas on the cruise as well. So
yeah, we saw people doing that. But you know, even if you do buy the drink package, that's even better, because then it truly is all-inclusive. You don't have to pull your card out for anything.
Absolutely.
Except for taking tips out at the end.
There you go. It's an all-inclusive moving resort, if you will. So
it's a moving city.
Yeah.
Where you can just go anywhere and you don't have to take a wallet with you. It's great.
Absolutely.
Do you mind? Excuse me, sir.
And number 2 is going to be food. Man, the food on there is amazing. It really is. I'm not gonna call it like exceptional, because you know, like it's not like Michelin star rated. Even though they do have some amazing restaurants on there you can pay extra for, but looking for the all inclusive route, just the standard food is probably gonna be better than what you get at just a typical Olive Garden, your run of the mills chain restaurant. It's actually a little bit step above that, honestly, when you're on the ship. I mean, for goodness sakes, you have a lobster night with actual lobster still in the shell. Like, they don't just put out a lobster tail and tell you it's lobster. It's actual lobster in the shell.
Included.
Yeah, and that's included in the price. And that lobster night is lobster night. Like, it's like, hey, how much you want
you can
of
get
lobster?
Multiple tails.
Here you go. Yeah, like I don't know how sustainable it is, but it is amazing once you get to experience that. The Windjammer, which is just their buffet, is possibly one of the best buffets I've ever been to be honest. I mean, the food is very fresh. The people are out there looking to make sure that the quantities are right, that the quality is right as well. If something comes out and people like mismanage it, or like they see like a little grubby kid putting his hands on it, they will go to the back and be like, hey, we got to replace that right now. I've seen it happen a couple of times. Like, it's like, yeah, we got to replace it like right now. And rightfully so. I mean, we'll get into another video about kids at the Windjammer or on the cruise buffet. That's a whole other thing. But just that experience of having that included food, having the main dining room when you go there, being able to feel like you're going to, honestly, a fancy restaurant, and it's all included in your total. Like, there's no additional charge for it. That's included in your cruise package.
Yeah, I would say the Windjammer, in my opinion, it was good if you set your expectations right.
Yeah.
It was buffet food. But the selection they had, I think, was unmatched to any buffet that I've been to before.
Got you.
And they changed their rotation out daily. So you have different options.
Oh, that's great. That's great, man.
That was nice. The actual main dining room breakfast, amazing. Most people skip out on the main dining room breakfast. Do not skip out on the main dining room breakfast.
Okay.
So good.
Got you. Wake up early.
Best breakfast on the ship.
There you go. Wake up early for that breakfast, y'all.
Number 3, options of things to do.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to do on the ship. I mean, even if you're in some of the smaller ships, like almost all of them come with water slides now.
Yeah.
Casino, if you're into that. I believe a lot of them have access to a sports book now, so you can bet at sea. A lot of like shuffleboard, like typical shuffleboard. You can do game rooms for the kids and for the adults. There's a library. There's actual shows, like Broadway style shows on the ship. A lot of ships now have ice shows, so there's an ice rink on the ship. And on the times that they don't have the ice show going on, they have like a free skate. You just gotta wear pants for that. Like all this is on your ship, like on the boat. All that is on the boat. Yeah,
putt, ping pong, the sports court, all the pools, hot tubs. What else? There's so much. I'm missing so many things. I know there's like a carnival ship that has like a roller coaster on it.
Yeah.
There's the upcoming cruise we're going on next week.
Yeah, next week. We'll be out next week. Yeah.
We're going to be on Independence of the Seas. They have a virtual reality trampoline thing.
Yeah, and then they got like an escape room.
Yeah, escape room.
Some laser tag. Like, it's so many. Like, it's just so much stuff to do.
You can also just sit and relax.
Yeah.
Do anything. Like, there's something for everyone, and that's truly a great thing about cruising, is that you make it your vacation.
Mm-hmm. There's a spa on board as well.
Oh yeah, spa.
So you can take advantage of the spa. Like it's just everything. Truly something for everybody. If you just want to relax, they got a place for that. If you just want to be like strictly only adults, they got a place for that. If you want to make a wild noise and enjoy yourself and having a blast at partying, there's a place for that. Like if you want to go to a comedy club, club. If you want to laugh your behind off, there's a place for that. Like it's just something for everybody. It's a gym.
Track.
Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I do not know where the gym is on any ship, but there is one. Every time I hear about it, I'm like, yo, that's cool. But like you know, if is it for me? It should be, but we'll get to that in another show. Number 4. It's gonna be about safety, y'all. Let me turn this fan off. That worked. Okay. Yeah. It's about safety on your trips. Sometimes when you go out of the country, depending on where you're going, you can have shady Airbnb hosts. People try to swindle you. Tourist traps, like true tourist traps. Like I was in Japan one time, and they had these 3,000 yen. All you can drink, all you can eat experiences, and tell y'all stay away from that. Unfortunately, one of my friends I was on with the trip, he didn't stay away from it. What it is the 3,000 yen is the entry fee to get into the restaurant, but then everything else is charged. So he ended up owing close to, I want to say like 280,000 yen, which is like around, I want to say like around probably like 27, like around like 20, no, it's like, let me do the conversion real quick. Around like $1,600 probably. Yeah, it was like $1,600 by the time he got done with it. And he was stuck with the bill. And, it was some big Yakuza looking dudes in the corner. And like he had to end up calling the police. And luckily he got out of it. But it was like a whole escapade. It just wasn't nice. And with cruising, you don't have to worry about stuff like that per se. I mean, like when you get off the ship, there are certain areas, but you're not really going like far out. They offer excursions on like from themselves as well. So Royal Caribbean, Carnival, Virgin, like they all have their own experiences that they go through in their own backed house as well. So they make sure that you get to the boat on time. If you don't get to the boat on time, they will pay for your transportation to the next port. All that, and again, like it's just all that is guaranteed, secured, bonded, everything, and you don't have to worry about like, oh my gosh, is this gonna be okay? Are they gonna try to get me? Like there's still tourist traps out there, don't get me wrong, but it's so much less of a worry when you're cruising. 3, 2, 1.
Number 5.
It's gonna be cost. Like these things are. Cruising can be expensive. I'm not gonna hold you. Definitely could be expensive. But when you're looking at, let's say, everybody wants the balcony. The balcony's great. Of course, the cruise ship knows the balcony's great. That's why they have so many of them. But that's also why they charge a premium for them. You get to get the ocean view, stand out front, you know, get the hair waving and all that. It's great. That'll also probably run you, depending on what ship you on, $700 to $800. Even some ships, $15 to $2,000 a person. Now they got these things called interior rooms. I'm gonna let y'all know. It's just like a regular hotel, just don't got a window. It looks great though. It's okay. If you're doing cruising and truly relaxing and chillaxing and all that, you'll be in your room to sleep, and that's about it. Those rooms usually go, for what I see on a ship, if the balcony is $1,600, that interior room is usually $300 to $400 a person. If the balcony is $600, that interior room is going for $230, $240 a person for the same trip. And again, y'all have access to the same things. Y'all do everything. It's just when you go to lay your head down, they get to look at the ocean, you get to look at your eyes. That's about it. But it's really, really, I think it's the most effective way to travel, to be honest. Like if you're looking to cruise, get those interiors at first, splurge on a balcony every now and then. But those interiors are the way to rock out. Again, perfect price for what they are. It's great. It's great. I love it. I love it. But yeah, the cost of that, and again, that goes back to the first point of being all inclusive. When you pay that price right there, you just get your interior. You pay $300 to have a lobster dinner, shuffleboard, pool access, shows.
If you really take advantage of everything the ship has to offer and the cruise programming, you really do make the most of your money.
Yeah, like you can't do that at Disney. like you can't do that at Disney. Boy. I mean, like to go into a Disney park now. I believe I want to say Disney got it up to like $140, $150 a person. No drink, no food, not even parking. We talking about to get into that park. I'm gonna need 150 bones from your partner. Parker was $40. You $190 for one person getting in there.
And that's.
Jeez.
That would be like per park.
Yeah, and then you get the park hopper and all that. Like it's just so expensive. Cruising for the price. Also, I forgot to tell y'all, that stateroom price is usually going to be, if you get the interior, it's just going to be $300 to $400 a person. Let's say you have 3 people, you have 4 people with you. They charge you that premium for the first 2 people. Afterwards, if you have kids, usually like 12 and below, they're included. Even on the balcony, they're included. Let's say you have an adult, doing a friend trip or something like that. They pay usually like $100, $150 at that point. So the price severely drops even for them. And these rooms are usually always built for 4 to 5 people. So do that, man. The cost is great. Number 6, locations.
To go along with getting a bang for your buck, you get to go to multiple destinations in one vacation, and you don't gotta do anything. You just go to your boat and then they take you around. Like our last trip, we went to 5 different places. That was so fun. This one we're gonna go to 3, and yeah.
3,
number 7,
2, 1.
Number 7.
Jeez. Sorry, we could not get that right. I could not get that right. It wasn't a we thing. Number 7. Okay. What was number 7?
I don't know.
Jeez. God.
Oh, sense of community.
Quality content here. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Number 7. Sense of community. Just like I was talking to y'all. By the way, I hope y'all loving this video. If you are, please just like, subscribe. Tell us more about what y'all want to see. Again, we love y'all. We here for y'all. We do this for y'all.
Tell us your favorite thing about cruising.
Exactly. Please do. Back to the subject. The sense of community. There's several cruising communities out there. People are always looking to get you on a cruise. Once you're on there, you'll hear about some people about, oh yeah, this is my 5th cruise back to back. This is my 3rd cruise this year. People tell you the tips and tricks. It really is like a sense of, like, how you got like Disney adults and like the Disney community. There's like a cruising community like that. This is a tad less obnoxious. I'm gonna say it. Come at me, bro.
Stop.
I love.
Cut.
I ain't cut that out. I love Marvel. I love the idea and the Imagineers at Disney, but the Disney adults, I got all like, I want all the smoke for y'all, okay? I want all the smoke, please. Chimney Thomas right here. Okay, man. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Yeah, like the sense of community when you're there, it's something that I've never seen when traveling or vacationing. It's actually really cool. Like black, white, Hispanic, like everybody is on there. Why can't I think about anybody past Hispanic? I was like, there's only 3 in America, right? Nah, but like seriously, like we saw everybody on there. The staff is very, very kind to you. Staff is from everywhere, and you could just ask anybody anything on the ship. It may feel like you can't when you first get on there, because you feel like, this is so big, like no one's gonna know who and all that. Like, nah, like when you go to the club at night, like we went to the club, bro, we was in there just like, like we was in there just like we didn't even know the people. We was just like, like we was just in there just getting it. And again, this is just with random people we never met, but then you see the next day, you like, yo, what's going on, big? Like, hey, yo, man, like the Yeezys, like the joke, like all that. It was just nice. It was nice, man. Everybody had their guard down. It really was like once you have I deploy y'all, get out on those sea days. Those sea days, you will meet so many people at the pool. You'll get to talk and have a conversation. Next thing you know, bam, you got lifelong friends. We met this brother-sister pair who was on the ship. Turned out they was from Canada. And the guy we met, the brother, excuse me, he worked for the McDonald's supplier in Canada. And we just had like a whole session just about like, where does everything come from? The stupid questions like that. And he was just answering them, and he was telling us the difference between Canadian McDonald's and American. It was a really cool conversation to have on the day of leisure. And again, this is just because everybody's relaxing, man. Everybody, let's say guard down. Like, that sense of community is real. Take advantage of it. Don't feel like a poser. Again, I'm big and black, all right? I'm 380 pounds, 6 foot, beater gentleman, all right? I am the definition of intimidation according to white people's dictionary. And yeah, people still was in that joint like, hey man, what's going on? Big man, what's going on? Stuff like that. Getting drinks left and right, handy on deck, getting everything. Like I said, it was just, it's really inclusive. Allow yourself to be included in it.
I agree.
She agrees. Number 8.
8. It's a true getaway. It is so relaxing to be on the water, on the beach, at the pool, in the spa. You can choose to do nothing. You can choose to talk to no one. So on the other hand of being really social and that this is a community, this is fun, you can let your guard down. You can also just have a complete getaway and not have any social expectations to talk to anybody.
Yeah, like if you tell your boss you're going on a cruise, they're like, okay. Now, your boss should not be talking to you on your PTO. Again, that's paid time off. PTO, prepare the others, because it's not going to be us you're going to be talking to. But that's for another time. But seriously, it is a true getaway. Like, when you tell people you're going on a cruise, people expect not to hear back from you. People expect for you to be gone for the 7 to 8 days you were gone, 3 days you were gone, whatever the amount is you gone. People expect not to have any communication with you, and just that social disconnect, like that social reset that we all need, is so refreshing. Like when I was on the ship, I remember I called my dad one time just to make sure everything was okay with the dog. He's like, "Oh snap! Like how you get?" He was like, "How you get cell phone reception? What's going on?" I was like, yeah, this, that, and the third." But like, yeah, like he was surprised. He's like, "Oh man, I didn't expect to hear from y'all." And it was like, like I had to call work about one thing, which was funny. And they were like, "Oh, geez, like didn't expect to hear from you. How are you doing this?" But yeah, like just that alone, it's such a good refresh. If you want to disconnect and get away, do it.
Yeah, people expect not to hear from you.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
You can also do like a social media detox if you want.
Oh, yes.
Take all your pictures and then upload them after your cruise, but during the cruise, you can really savor not being on social media and just taking a break from all that.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to let y'all know. Y'all may or may not see content from us on the ship. If y'all do, that means I was feeling good after the liquor and I brought the internet package. If y'all don't, I mean I was feeling even better off the liquor and I'm probably having more fun. So it's like yeah, like don't just don't go into that whole if you didn't post it, did it really happen? Like nah, it did. But post it later if you want to. Like post it later on if you want to. Put it up, stretch it out, let people know you got back and do all that. But like while you're there, this is a way for you to take advantage of it. You're in the middle of the ocean with 2,000 to 3,000 other people, 2,000 to 3,000 other stories, 2,000 to 3,000 other connections that you had never known. Take advantage of that while you're there.
Armpit with his face.
Jeez, he's trying to reset us, I guess.
He really was like shoving my armpit.
I know, he's just...
See, look at him.
I know, man. Producer on set. Maybe number
9. Someone sets your schedule.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can choose to follow it or not, but there's always something scheduled for you to do.
That's really nice. Like, you know how, like, I don't know if you've ever been, like, you go on vacation somewhere. Let's say you go down to Miami. I've seen this on TikTok recently. I haven't experienced it on my end. I've been with a group of guys and a group of girls who were separate, and then I saw the girls experience this. But when you get to a destination, sometimes you think you're gonna do this, that, and the third. When we get to Miami, we gonna turn up. We gonna get on the yacht party. We gonna pop bottles at Live. We gonna do it like that. You get down there, Live costs probably $80 to get in a person. Yacht parties like $300 to $400 a person. You done spent $1,500 in one day, and now y'all, some people ain't got the money to be doing stuff. Now y'all sitting around looking at each other like, yo, what we gonna do?
Mm-hmm. Like, no one has a plan.
Yeah. You're like, no one had a backup plan. Like, you want to do all the stuff, and no one has a backup plan. I mean, like, you kind of want to do this, but somebody don't like doing that, this, that, and it's like, oh man, this right here, there's a schedule laid out during the day. You pick and choose what you want to do, and you go. That's the great part about being on the cruise, man. Like, hey, I don't know what to do. You look at that itinerary that they give you every evening. They give it to you for the next day.
Mm-hmm. Cruise compass.
Yeah, the cruise compass, what they call it in our Royal Caribbean. Take a look. I don't know what to do. Hey, open up the cruise compass real quick. Oh, snap. It's a show going on at 3. What time is it? 1:15. Cool. Let's grab a couple drinks and then we go head down to the show. Bam. Mm-hmm. Like that.
There you go.
Like that.
Also, you can look in the app.
There you go.
You can look in the app maybe like a couple weeks in advance to see what's going on.
Yeah. I think as the COVID restrictions are easing up, is easing a word? Easing on up. Jeez.
Easing up.
Wait. Oof, yeah. Are we gonna figure that one out later?
Easing up.
Our mouth is beating us up today. But yeah, like as COVID restrictions are easing up, you can actually find different shows and stuff to book in there, and it's pretty cool. So you get to have your own schedule set for you. It's so hard.
You're trying to be
3, 2, 1, and for the last one here,
number 10. It's fun.
And it truly is fun, y'all. It is amazingly fun. There's no doubt about it. Again, come from somebody in my stature being on the boat, you would think it's not going to be the most friendly to me. It was. It was amazing. I had so much fun. What are you, baby?
It's a unique experience. You're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
On a boat that's also basically a city, going to multiple locations, sometimes multiple countries, and you have all these things to do at your disposal. Great food, alcohol, drinks, whatever you want to do, you got it. It's an experience. You can't miss it.
Is it fun?
I love it. It's great.
Like,
it's really fun.
It truly is fun, y'all. Like, we deploy all y'all. Get out there, book your first cruise. It doesn't matter where you're going. It doesn't matter the ship.
Doesn't matter how long either. Exactly. You can just go for a weekend.
Exactly. Like, don't listen to those people. Again, feel free to watch those videos. People go on those like week-long cruises and they go to these extravagant places. That's fun and that's great. But like, don't feel like you can't get on a cruise out of Baltimore for like a 4-day to Bermuda. Get out there. Have you been to Bermuda? I have. I'm gonna book a cruise out there though, and go out there, explore Bermuda, get to see its beauty, and come on back. All right, and that's the great part about it, man. Like, all this stuff is available to you. You might have to budget out for it, but it's really a cost-effective way for people to travel, get to experience another culture, and get to truly feel like you're pampered and feel like you matter. Really get to, relax, unwind. Let your eyes go to the back of your head and just chill out by the beach, man. This is the opportunity. Like, especially for some people, probably never seen crystal clear water. Go experience that. It is amazing. It is so fun to put your toes in the sand and really see them. Like, it's just the little things like that where you're like, oh man. Like, I remember when we got off at Coco Cay and we went snorkeling right away and I saw fish in the water. That was my first time seeing actual fish in the ocean. Believe it or not, like I've never seen fish in the ocean before. I know that sounds so stupid. I fished in the ocean before. You get a fish, come close to the boat, then you see it. But like, I saw fish from like quite a far distance. I saw schools of fish. That was cool. I was like, yo, this is Finding Nemo live. I'm like, this is dope. This is dope, man. Like, yo, if myself, just a little kid from New York, can do it, yourself can do it too, man. And if you need help on how to book a cruise, or you want to know more about cruising, or what are some things you should look for, anything, feel free to put it in that comment section. We'll get back to y'all. If you're too embarrassed to ask, email us. Our email's down below. We also got our own domain now. Hit us up at Timeless Travels, y'all. I'm going to see it down in the description. It's in there, man. She ain't even know about that. I just brought this up right now.
Surprise!
There you go. There you go. So it's it's info@timelesstravels.com. Hit us up for any questions y'all got, man. We're here for y'all. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. We get bigger on there. And again, like and subscribe to this video, baby. What they got to do?
Subscribe,
y'all. We need y'all, man. We need y'all. We live, we do this for y'all, man. Come on, man. Show us the love back and just subscribe, man. Subscribe, like, follow on all socials. Just engage with us.
Click the bell.
There you go. Hit
Ring the bell. Flick the bell.
Flick the bell, y'all. Hey. I ain't trying to get the body time.
That's a new one.
I ain't trying to get the body time. But fellas, flick the bell if you can. Hey, ladies, flick the bell if you can. Okay, they them flick the bell if you can. Okay. Hey, man, I'm trying to be inclusive out here, okay? Everybody can travel, bro. I'm with y'all. I'm for the people, bro. I mean it, man. Hey, look, it's your boy Thomas.
And Marie.
We'll see y'all on the next one.
Peace. Fucking flick the bell.